More than 34 Japanese workers are set to lose their jobs, to be replaced by robots. Insurance company Fukuoka Mutual Life Insurance has announced the job losses, saying an artificial intelligence system will be able to do the work. The 34 employees currently work out payouts to policyholders when they make claims, but the move is set to save $1.4 million a year. They will be replaced by a system called IBM Watson Explorer, which is a search and content analysis platform, which was developed to think like a human. It analyzes and interprets data, and the company said in a statement today that the software will classify and categorize diseases, injuries and surgical procedures. The statement added, when insurance policy holders call the company's hotline to make an insurance claim, the IBM Watson supercomputer is able to analyze the customer's voice and detect keywords. It claims it will increase productivity by 30%. The new software will read medical certificates and medical histories, details of surgical procedures and details which will affect payouts. The company claims the move will increase productivity by 30% and reduce costs by $1.4 million per year. Artificial intelligence reminds us that it is not a magical or mystical source of truth. After all, AI systems and machines are dependent upon algorithms, whose output is only ever as good as the data put in, or the rules that humans set. Historically, Homo sapiens have been as capable of creating tremendously beneficial inventions as they have been in furbishing weapons that could annihilate all living things. So who's to say that the men and women who are creating AI all fall in the camp of altruistic notions, when billions upon billions of investment dollars are flowing into the technology? Not to worry, there's a consortium of responsible folks who have joined forces to agree on a set of ethical principles to keep AI accountable. Problem is, these are foxes guarding the henhouse. The recently formed Partnership on Artificial Intelligence to benefit people and society is comprised of those companies poised to make the most money in AI. Participants include Google's DeepMind division, Amazon, Facebook, IBM and Microsoft. It seems society is being primed to accept this fourth industrial revolution, just like the previous technological transformations from the steam engine to a gas-powered automobile, or the Morse code telegraph to smartphones and wireless PCs. Are your children currently clamoring for that sweet little robot friend? Has your employer informed you that your job is being outsourced to a machine? How could algorithms written by man and then encased with metal and circuitry ever be considered capable of making moral choices? Or have the emotional intelligence required to forge authentic relationships? That's not to say that AI isn't formidable in accessing reams of data and creating your decisions through deep learning neural networks. Amazon's robots. Amazon has added more of humanity's automated union-free colleagues to its droid army over the past year. The distribution giant now has 45,000 robots shuffling products around 20 distribution centers. This is a 50% increase from the 2015 holiday season, when the company reported 30,000 robots were working side by side with 230,000 human employees. The squat orange robots use technology acquired when the company bought robot maker Kiva Systems in 2012. They navigate by scanning coded stickers on the floor, following digital commands that are beamed wirelessly from a central computer. Each of the orange machines can slide under and then lift a stack of shelves that's 4 feet wide and holds up to 750 pounds of merchandise. The system uses barcodes to track which items are on each shelf, so a robot can fetch the right shelves for each worker as the orders come in. Because the robots travel underneath, the shelves can be stacked closely together, which means the warehouse can hold more goods. But more than 2 years ago, the firm unleashed 15,000 units on the floor that take over the tiring task and boost efficiency. Amazon has yet to reveal how many humans are now employed in its fulfillment centers. It's unclear what the ratio of people to robots is currently at. Sex with robots is just around the corner, an expert told a global conference in London this week featuring interactive sex toys and discussions on the ethics of relationships with sex bots. Sex bots are a staple of science fiction. The idea of robots as sex partners is explored, for instance, in recent films and television series like Westworld. But some specialists believe the first animated lovers made of metal, rubber and plastic, programmed to provide sexual bliss, will take a step into reality just months from now. Sex with robots is just around the corner, with the first sex bots coming sometime next year, artificial intelligence expert David Levy told the International Congress on Love and Sex with Robots at Goldsmiths University of London, United States. California-based company Abyss Creations next year will start marketing sex robots that are built as lifelike, with the ability to talk and move like humans. Ultimately, Levy said, people should entertain the thought of marriage with robots as early as 2050. The conference in London showcased some of the latest developments in robotic sex toys, such as gadgets, which allow couples to kiss, no matter how far apart they are. It's January 2020, and it's Adelphia's 25th birthday. She has been planning this moment for the last 2 years, and spent all of last night pondering what her and her new partner's life together would hold for the future. It was 9 a.m. when the door buzzer was activated. Delphi, as she was known to her friends, quickly slipped into her jumpsuit and rushed to open the front door. There stood Travis, her new all-purpose slave bot. Travis was an expensive item, which she had purchased from credits from her divorce. Delphi was happy now. She had managed to get rid of that fat and lazy smelly husband, plus get a good settlement and start her life over again. Adelphia gave her first command. Forward. Travis glided into her plush New York apartment and handed over his maintenance instruction pad. She began to read through the manual, stopping at the chapter titled Adjusting Your Slave Bot's Appendages for the Perfect Hormonal Solution. Delphi knew that Travis AI was a learning system made up of algorithms and code. They work as fast as Travis's positronic processors can process them. Often this means massive amounts of learning can be accomplished every second without stopping. Code doesn't need to take weekends off, holidays, or sick time. Code doesn't get tired. Code doesn't argue or threaten you with a gun. It can recognize complex patterns, areas of potential improvement and problems in real time.